Hello, folks, friends, and all you lovely people. Hope you are doing great. Welcome to another edition of Happiness Over a Cuppa. So, what comes to your mind when we say ideal personality? Is it really there or is it relative and notional? Well, I leave that for you to ponder while we get on to where we left from our previous episode. Joining me again is Abhigyan Raj to take this discussion or this conversation on the personality attributes or characteristics forward. So, Abhigyan, just to
Yes, sir.
recap, if we have
Mhm.
to kind of list out as to what did we discuss in our previous episode, uh, to refresh the memory of our viewers, would you like to go ahead and do that?
Yes, sir. Actually, I have jotted down some points I have,
Great.
and sir, we started from leading from the front, service
Hmm.
before the self,
Great.
temperament. We talked about decision making,
Hmm.
ownership and responsibility, flexibility and adaptability, honesty, integrity and loyalty,
Hmm.
visionary or mission oriented, uh, humility, love, respect, security, likability, agreeability, playfulness, people's person, action and process oriented, curiosity and knowledge, imagination and creativity, communication and connect, truthfulness, awareness, confidence and poise, ability to read people, optimism, cooperation, larger purpose, and also fitness.
I remember this film called as Lagan. Again, one more leader
Mhm.
who appears in the industry is Amir Khan, who's called Mr. Perfectionist. So, and today
Mhm.
that movie is a management mantra whereby it
Okay.
shows ability of a leader to bring a team together. What when he
Mhm.
brings in people didn't know how to play cricket. He teaches them
Yes.
depending on their attributes, right person for the right job. So there it
Job.
brings in one more quality of a leader is to delegate, to not to do everything by himself. Oh, give it to somebody who is good enough. So
Mhm.
leadership is not only about leading or doing everything, leading from the front. It is also understanding the right person for the right job. It is,
Mhm.
and that is in other ways called effectiveness of a leader, or that quality of
Okay.
being effective. So a
Mhm.
quality of when you put a team together, conflict is bound to happen. So
Yes,
you
sir.
will see, tempers flaring or people
Mhm.
getting charged up, people getting emotional and, wanting to do things. So a leader there is a leader who requires to kind of, balance the energies. Or if
Mhm.
in case of a conflict, resolve that conflict. So conflict resolution to me is one more leadership quality that comes to easily in my mind. And the other, like when I'm saying right person for the right job, that brings me to one quality of resourcefulness. Whatever resources that
Okay.
you have, it is
Yes.
very essential for a military leadership. Very essential. Imagine what resources Mahatma Gandhi had. you know
Ah.
his resource was his willpower. His resource was
Mhm.
the movement that he started,
Mhm.
whereby he said, no, we will not pick up arms. It will be ahimsa.
Mhm.
Coming back to the leadership, now, are there any other people that prop up your mind? I'm sure among the
Yes, sir.
present leadership or
Mhm.
among the sports leadership. Like one name that comes to my mind in the sports personalities is Roger Federer. The poise,
Ah,
the
yes, sir.
elegance that he brings in on the
Mhm.
field, the conduct. So anyway, I mean, I would like to hear more from you on some
Okay, sir.
some of your sports idol or a personality which may not be really ideal, but yes, which has influenced you or which you want to emulate or you want to become, follow them.
Mm. Yes, sir. I also mentioned about Sir Ratan Tata, and I really draw inspiration from him because he have so much money, he is the chairman of Tata Group, and Tata Group have so many companies. But what I feel is he's very humble. Like he has donated most of his wealth, and
Hmm.
now what I see, he's supporting youngsters who are contributing to social life, or for
Hmm.
the betterment of social life. So that is something I feel like humbleness is one quality that I would like to draw from him. And I remember back in COVID times, sir, when nurses and the medical staff were not allowed to enter their colonies, because people were, because of the fear that was around us. Uh, he ensured that they are safe, and he gave them rooms in the prestigious Taj Hotel, and which they also said that we would have never thought of even affording this. So humbleness is what I think I really derive from him.
Yeah. And the other aspect which you are making a mention is that of benevolence. A
Okay,
leadership
sir.
also has to be benevolent, like here in this case. And this humbleness will always come from your inner stability. When you are very secured, this
Mm,
humility is a quality which will come to you when you understand what is self-love, what is self-worth, what is,
okay.
if I am to call it, what is, respect for everyone. So that brings in, I mean, as I speak, it also brings me to the other facets of personality and leadership, whether it could be a national leader or a sports team leader, or a personality rather, or from the military. So respect, humility, benevolence are also hallmarks of a good leadership. So you have to respect everyone in order to get that respect,
Mm,
and you have to earn that respect. To earn that respect, like you said, you have to be humane. You have to be a people's person. So this is a
mhm.
term which we've heard, but we really have to understand what is a people's person, who is
Mm.
oriented towards people, who, like you said, puts service before self, who puts his
Yes,
team
sir.
before himself. And yes, the
Mm,
other aspect which Mr. Ratan Tata brings is the poise. You see, when you say
mm,
uh, his conduct,
mhm,
towards a person who's younger to him, much younger to him, and a
mm,
person who's older
mm,
to him, and the respect that he,
mm.
gives to even his staff, to his people, to the
Yes,
team
sir.
that he has, or to the, kith and kin of people who are around him and who he is influenced from. So that is a great learning factor if we can put them all together. Uh, One more thing which comes to my mind when I was speaking about Abhinandan was courage, a physical and moral
Mm.
courage. So
Yes, sir.
it was, uh, from the, little that I am aware, uh, Abhinandan was asked to come back because he was going to be crossing borders, and his,
Mhm,
number two turned back. Yet he knew that he was heading towards danger, and yet he took
okay.
that call for, a purpose which is much beyond you. So there brings in
Mm,
one more quality of a leader, of being purposeful, a purpose, larger purpose, which is much beyond you, that gives you that courage. And when I talk
mhm,
of that, yes, we are here. The big leaders always have a vision, and they have a mission.
mm.
So we are small leaders. We
Yes.
also have a vision and mission of empowering people, and kind of equipping them or skilling them with a lot of qualities. So going forward, one of the important attributes, Abhigyan, to me is that of being able to express your thoughts, or express your
Yes,
thoughts
sir.
with clarity, and communicate with the
Mm-hmm.
people, connect with the people. And one personality in the recent times, like I said, comes to my mind, and we all agreed, is our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. There, besides host of other
Yes,
people
sir.
that certainly are very good communicators, General Manik Shaw. So I've heard and seen quite a few of his
Mm-hmm.
videos, and he was really marvelous at
Yes, sir.
communication skills. While we're talking of communication skills,
Yes.
one of the aspects which kind of comes is for a good communicator is capability or ability to observe and analyze, ability to connect
Okay.
with people and read people. So a good personality is
Okay.
also uh, a kind of an embodiment of good at dealing with human behavior, reading human behavior, and mm, kind of taking them through or sending a vibrations whereby people connect with them. While we're talking of this, uh, the other aspect was optimism, which certainly flows all over. I need not say whether it is,
Yes, sir.
military, whether it is a sports field, whether it is the field of business, or even daily walk of life.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Fitness of mind, body, and soul is certainly very important if you have to have or maintain that poise that we were talking of. To have physical courage, you need to have that confidence which comes from your physical fitness. Talking of uh, these abilities and talking of observation, analytical skills, one of the important aspects that we had discussed was curiosity. So when we talk of
Yes, sir.
curiosity, we also understand that it it would be incomplete if one is not imaginative and creative enough to explore things. So, and work
Mm-hmm.
around things or create things, or like I say, the biggest blessing that we have as in the form of human wisdom and intellect is power to create in our minds and then
Okay.
kind of produce it elsewhere. So these are some
Okay.
of the qualities that uh, we feel are certainly required. And now that we have discussed them, Abhigyan, what uh, what do you think going forward? With these qualities or an embodiment of an in your terms, ideal personality or a all round, well-rounded, uh, good, powerful, vivacious personality. What should be the next step that eventually one would embark upon?
Mm-hmm. So, we listed down some qualities, and as you said, the list is actually endless. But
Mm,
and we talked about great personalities, and we tried to connect it to their life, and then like a justification that yes, these are great leaders and these have these qualities. But the most prominent question that is coming to my mind is how we are going to develop it. If my environment is not supporting me to be curious or imaginative, and in this environment, how can I really you know understand and imbibe these qualities? How can I work on it? So this is the question that was coming to my mind, sir.
all right. So, like you said, yes, environment does play a very important role. And when we say environment embodies our culture. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, apparently, we still are far from, that culture which encourages the real curiosity to create or imagine and then develop new things. We are focused apparently on certain results. Like you were talking of MS Dhoni, and you said, he's action oriented and process oriented, not
Mm-hmm.
really looking at the results. Results would eventually come.
Results.
Unfortunately, our
Mm-hmm.
system still hasn't geared up, and we still are at the stage our where our needs are driving us only to reach certain end. So the
Mm-hmm.
education is means to an end, to secure a job, to secure a degree, secure certain qualification, and earn certain livelihood, then move up in life. So we are still, caught up in that vicious circle. Yet, if we
Mm-hmm.
understand that there are certain qualities and certain values which are attached, which, like you said, can be imbibed if we are informed and we are made aware.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think the next logical step would be to talk about those qualities and values which
Yes, sir.
help us form our thoughts, and our thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
when connected to our thinking, feeling, emotions, words, actions, convert into attitude, and then into certain behavior patterns and habits, and then that forms personality. So I suggest that in our next episode, when you all come back to us, we would have something to share with you in terms of the qualities and the values which are mm, essentials for a good
Mm-hmm.
personality, for overall powerful, charismatic personality. So, till we
Yes, sir.
see you in the next episode with uh, all those uh, qualities and values that you can certainly discuss and take from us. Apparently, again, the list is uh, very exhaustive that we have prepared or we would have discussed in this plausible time that we have. तो मिलते हैं आपसे अगले एपिसोड में, और उम्मीद है तब तक आप हमारे वीडियोस को लाइक करेंगे और इस पॉडकास्ट को लाइक करेंगे, दूसरों से शेयर करेंगे, और हमारा सहयोग दें, इस विजन और मिशन को अपना बनाएं और हमारे साथ जुड़ें, एक इस अवेयरनेस, इस इंफॉर्मेशन और इस शेडिंग ऑफ इग्नोरेंस की जर्नी में, और together we are sure that we will be able to achieve the mission of empowering a large number of people. So, Abhigan, would you like
Yes,
to
sir.
close this session and say bye bye to our viewers? And if you have something to express, yes, we are all ears.
यस सर। सो सर, मैं अपने सारे व्यूअर्स और दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगा कि अगर आपके माइंड में कोई भी क्वेश्चन आ रहा है, और व्हाटएवर यू हैव लर्न्ड फ्रॉम दिस एपिसोड, और अगर आपके पास कोई और आइडिया है दैट ऑन ऑन व्हिच वी कैन टॉक, आप प्लीज़ उसे कमेंट में लिखें, हम ज़रूर उस पे काम करेंगे। ऑल्सो यू कैन फॉलो अस ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, वी आर ऑल्सो ऑन लिंक्डइन, and this podcast is also available in the audio format, and all the links would be in the description, so please go check it out, and stay safe, stay healthy.
All right, so till we meet you again, is adios from happiness over a cuppa. Do take good care of yourself. Stay happy. Keep smiling. Cheers.